Good morning and welcome to our short devotionals for Black Rock Baptist Church and also Morristown Baptist Church. We are going to be looking this week and probably for a couple of weeks on some insights into the life of the prophet Daniel. Yesterday at Black Rock Baptist Church, we began a series of messages on the book of Daniel. If you haven't taken in that first message, uh, we invite you to go back either to the Facebook page or the YouTube page for Black Rock Church, and there you'll find the sermon from yesterday, and it's on chapter 1. And we're going to be focusing upon Daniel in that series of sermons on Sundays for probably a couple of months. And so if you want to go back there and take in that would be good. But for our short devotionals, for a little while, we're going to be learning some insights from Daniel. This morning, we're going to talk a little bit about tackling the impossible and looking at Proverbs chapter 23 and verse 23. Has someone ever asked you to do something that you thought was impossible? Maybe a friend or your boss or a parent came to you and wanted you to do something that just seemed so large, so big to you, impossible to accomplish. Or maybe you're facing such a request right now. You're wondering how in the world you'll ever even get started at it. Over these next few devotionals, we're going to share some truths from the book of Daniel. We've started that sermon series, as I said, for Sunday mornings at Black Rock, but let's just begin to talk about where to start. First of all, when you're challenged to tackle the impossible, don't panic. Follow the pattern of the prophet Daniel. In Daniel chapter 2, King Nebuchadnezzar went to his astrologers with a desperate plea for them to interpret a dream. And when they weren't able to accomplish that, they weren't able to interpret that particular dream, he ordered that all of his advisors be executed, including Daniel and his friends Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. When Daniel heard the news, he tactfully asked Eric, commander of the king's bodyguard, why has the king issued such a harsh order? So Eric told Daniel what had happened. He had had this dream. Nobody's able to interpret it. So why keep these people around if they can't accomplish what they're supposed to accomplish? Well, Daniel went at once and he obtained royal permission for one more opportunity. He wanted the opportunity to be able to tell the king what his dream meant. Then Daniel went home and told his three friends what had happened. He told them to pray to God, the God of heaven, for mercy and ask God to explain the mystery of this dream to them so that they would not be killed along with the other advisors of Babylon. Then that same night, the mystery was revealed to Daniel in a dream or in a vision. And he praised the God of heaven. Instead of panicking, Daniel learned the facts and sought to understand the motivation behind the king's request. What's going on here? Why is this happening? When someone asks you to do the impossible, you need to understand why. You need all the facts. The king was very much afraid. When people are panicking, they get very emotional and they start to do illogical things. They make illogical requests. You need to understand why before you even try to move ahead. Proverbs 23, verse 23 says it this way: get the facts at any price. So if you're tasked with doing the impossible, don't panic. First of all, get the facts. God bless. Have a wonderful day. Join us again on Thursday as we continue in the life of Daniel. And until then, let's continue to exchange prayers daily.